This is the brief on quantitative easing. So picture this. The economy has totally stalled out, interest rates are already sitting at zero, and nothing's moving. Well, that's exactly when central banks step in with a massive digital adrenaline shot known as quantitative easing to literally shock the financial system back to life. First, let's talk about how this adrenaline is actually manufactured. The central bank basically conjures brand new money out of thin air. And no, they aren't printing stacks of paper bills. They're creating digital reserves to buy up government bonds and debt directly from commercial banks. By flooding bank accounts with all this digital cash, they make sure banks have plenty of liquidity to start lending again. Second, the whole goal here comes right down to your wallet. Because these banks are suddenly flush with cash, long-term interest rates drop. This makes mortgages, corporate loans, and credit incredibly cheap. It basically forces us to go out and spend rather than save, which jumpstarts job creation and keeps prices from stalling out completely. Finally, you're probably wondering, hey, if this works so well, why not just print digital money forever? Well, there's always a hangover. You absolutely cannot leave the economy on this medication indefinitely. Flooding the market risks severe inflation, a totally devalued currency, or a scenario where nervous banks just hoard the cash. Eventually, the central bank actually has to sell those bonds back to drain that excess money right out of the system. Quantitative easing is a seriously powerful emergency tool to rescue a frozen economy. But getting off that artificial adrenaline requires a highly delicate exit strategy before everyday prices completely skyrocket.